Hello, welcome back. So today we're going to be using our painted paper that you guys worked so hard on last week. We are going to be making the turtle. So up front I have two different blue pieces of paper. I'm going to use the light blue for my sky color, and I'm going to use the dark blue as my water because I'm going to have my turtle swimming through the water. So the top of my water is going to look like waves, and so I'm going to go a little bit lower, and I'm going to draw these curved lines with the crayon like that. Now use your scissors. Scissors are in your basket. Your thumb goes in the top, and you can have 2 or 3 fingers in the bottom. And then we use our hand to open and close the scissors. Our other hand is to turn the paper as it goes into our scissors. Scissors never go towards our body, so point them away from your body and carefully see how I'm using this hand to turn the paper, and I'm using this hand to open and close the scissors so that they cut through the paper. Now I've got it all cut out. You might want to go grab a glue bottle, and remember how to open a glue bottle. It's closed right now. You have to twist this top part, the triangle part. So twist it open so that there's space right there in between. If there's any hard glue on the top, use your fingernails and pick it off, okay? Then you can hear it's breathing. I can see it. When you tip it over, the glue doesn't come out right away. It takes a little while for the glue to drip down all the way into the tip of the glue. So hold it upside down for a little while. Then I'm gonna go dot, dot, not a lot, and I'm just gonna add dots of glue around the edges of my paper. Okay, I flip it over, and then I'm gonna glue it onto my sky color, like that. Now it's time to go pick out your painted paper. I picked some out before, and now we're gonna think about shapes of a turtle. So let's see, a turtle, I think the shell is going to be like an oval shape. So I'm gonna draw that. Let me find a nice dark color crayon. I'll use blue, and I'm gonna draw the oval shell. So I have the oval right there. Okay, can you guys see it? Now I'm gonna cut that out, and then I'm gonna think about the head and the neck and the feet, and I also have a tail. So now I've got my body. Now I'm still gonna use this paper. There's still some nice paper left right here. I'm gonna make the neck look like a rectangle. So I draw a rectangle, and then I'm gonna do the head, as a circle shape. So let me cut that out. Let's see. And let me add, oh, my little turtle. He's looking so cute. I'm not gluing him down yet because I'm not sure I want him right there. Then I have a little bit more green. I'll use a purple crayon, and for the feet, I'm just gonna make some oval shapes. You can make more complicated feet if you would like, but I'm gonna think about my turtle in shapes, because we've been learning a lot about shapes. So I'm gonna use ovals for my feet. If you want to make them look like little toes with claws on them, you are welcome to do that. I would love to see the details that you are able to draw and cut out. So I'm gonna cut out this one, and then I need a tail. Does anybody have an idea what shape the tail should be? If you've seen a turtle, you know that the tails look like a triangle. And remember, we're always drawing first, then cutting. So I draw it, then I cut it. So I've got my tail, and oh, I love it. It looks like a really great turtle. If I wanted to, I could draw the design on the turtle's back, how it has like different little shapes. You could always use a crayon and go over your turtle shell and add those shapes in there. You could also add eyes, whatever details you want to add to your turtle, okay? Now, I think I might add some seaweed down here, like some little plants. So let me draw some of those out on here. Maybe I'll do a plant that has kind of like little spiky things off of it. Maybe I'll do another plant where it has like some leaf shapes, some rounded kind of leaf shapes. I'm gonna cut those out and I'm gonna put them on the bottom. What are some other things that we could add to the sea? Could you add little fish? Of course. Could you add a little boat on the top of the water, like somebody's floating by in a boat? Of course you could. Use your imagination and add some extra things to your art that maybe no one else has. See what you guys can think of for your ideas. I think I'm actually going to add an Eric Carle sun too in the corner. Let me see if I can do that really quickly so I can show you how I make suns. You don't have to make it the same way. I welcome your ideas, but I'm just going to give you an example of how to do it. Let's see, I want seaweed over here too. Let's see if I have any yellow paper. Did I get any? Oh yeah, I have some yellow. I'm gonna use that for my sun. And I like orange, so I'm gonna draw a circle for my middle of my sun, and then I'm gonna do a zigzag line around the circle. So that looks like the big ray of sunshine. I'm gonna carefully cut it out. If cutting is really hard for you, kindergarten, something that's very helpful is to slow down, okay? It's hard sometimes to learn how to use scissors if you're not used to it, but if you take your time and go slow at first, you will eventually get better and better and better, okay? So slow down, take your time, and you'll get there. Oh, I love the sun. Could it go off the paper? Why not? Now, I've got to tip my glue over again. I'm going to start to glue everything down. I've got to wait for the glue to go down to the orange tip. I'm going to turn everything over. Dot, dot, not a lot. And I'm going to glue everything where I like it. So I've got some seaweed there. There we go. Dot, dot, not a lot. And if you have extra time, I want you to work until there's no more time left. So think about filling up this space, maybe adding some of those extra things like fish and boats and other ideas that you might have, okay? There we go. Do you have to do your turtle all in green? No way. I don't think seaweed is red. Doesn't have to be realistic colors. Okay, you can change it and make it your own. Now, remember to close the glue, twist it closed before you bring it to the front. Don't forget to put your name on your art today before you bring it to the drying rack. I'll use a crayon and I'm gonna write my name up in the sky. You could also write your name on the back. If your picture is very full, you could put it on the back too, just so I know whose it is. Make sure your name is on it, and then this will go to the kindergarten drying rack. And so I can give it back to you later when all the glue is dry and not dripping. All right, I can't wait to see your underwater pictures with your turtle and maybe some other sea creatures.